we are working with a number of folks in the community on. So yeah, just a lot of different pieces of programming that are exciting for us.
Do you teach women how to jump out in front of cars to get what they want?
Not that particular
no,
skill.
Too strong. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you started out small with Women Leading Change, and you were over at RISD for the first one. But as it grew, who made the decision? Hey, maybe we should try it. We should try it at Bally's.
Oh, that would be
That was
Deb.
Deb?
Yeah.
All right. What made you think of them?
When I grew the development committee, I knew that the event was going to grow. So
Yeah.
I have been at Women's Fund. I'll be coming up on 2 years this January. And in my first year, I grew the event about 115 up to 265 last year. And this year, as of this morning, we're at 365. So we're 100 more than last year. So we needed a bigger space when we knew that we were going to be growing the event. And I had just gone to an event at Bally's. And I will tell you, from the beginning conversation until the actual event, they do such an amazing job. They're so awesome to work with.
Very receptive to the whole thing.
All of it. And Melissa Williams, I'm going to give her a plug. She is a dynamo at Bally's. She picks up the phone. She calls you right back. She answers every email. She is, and anybody that you talk to that has an event there, everybody talks about her. She is awesome.
And so, I might have asked this. How many years have you been at Bally's now?
This is going to be our second year.
Second year there. Okay. And so you plan on being there, I would say,
Yes, I'm hoping
for many
that
more years.
I'm hoping that next year we're going to open the door. There's actually like a, what do you call those, like the
Pocket door.
Yeah, the pocket door.
Okay.
We're hoping next year we're going to open the pocket door and move into the room behind it and
Whoa.
expand.
Cool. Wow. Keep going. Keep reaching for the stars, right?
Yeah,
Keep getting
absolutely.
bigger and bigger.
Absolutely.
So
They
this
are
is
the
fantastic.
largest. Well, of course, they adjust it for the size that they need.
All right.
But
Yeah.
Bally's is the largest private venue we have in Rhode Island.
Right. Right.
Yeah. They're awesome.
I'm just looking over, some of the information that
I
you
think
sent
the
us.
convention center could hold more, but let's face it, that's public.
But one of your sponsors of the event is Landmark Medical Center,
Yes.
right here in Woonsocket. Good to hear. Fantastic.
Yeah, we're super excited. Michael Souza is amazing. He is actually one of our top sponsors as a transformational leader, along with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Rhode Island.
Good to
All
hear.
right. Good. Yeah, very good to know. Any other companies you want to say hello to, or for any of your sponsors?
I wouldn't even dare because the list
many?
is so long. I wouldn't want to leave anybody out. But I could definitely shout out Michael Souza and Carolyn, especially where Michael's right here in Woonsocket.
Okay. The one thing we didn't mention yet was, tickets to the event on September 25th. Want to tell everyone how much it costs?
Yeah, so for $150, you are going to get not only the experience, we will have a roaming photo booth and a photo booth with a red carpet, so there'll be some fun added in. There will be a cheese and cracker tray. There'll be 4 past apps. We have a station with shepherd's pie and chicken pot pies and garlic bread, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. The networking alone, there will be so many amazing humans in that room. So that first hour is going to be just pure networking and getting to know people, along with buying your raffles. We have amazing raffle prizes. I think we have over 30 baskets at this point. So we do have a lot of fun in there, including an overnight getaway to Newport. We have a suite at the PB Bruins, and
nice.
A scratch ticket board, which is always a big favorite, donated by the Development Committee at Women's Fund of Rhode Island, and a wine basket donated by the Board of Directors at Women's Fund of Rhode Island.
Okay. Is this something that you would in the past or thinking about doing? Is this something that the governor gets invited to, or?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Is he coming? Do you know?
we're hoping that he's coming. We're just
Okay.
waiting for the confirmation.
Would
Okay.
you've invited Dan to the show. Sometimes you don't know till the day
That day,
before.
whether or not he's coming.
Sometimes the day
yeah.
of. The governor's schedule can be fluid.
It changes.
I would
changes quite a
just
bit.
I would just suggest that there are a lot of movers and shakers in the room, and that anybody who wants to be with movers and shakers would do themselves well to come to this event. Yeah.
All right. So Kelly Nevins, CEO of the Women's Fund of Rhode Island, and Deborah Honor from the Development Director. Thanks for coming in today, talking about the Women Leading Change. Tell us all the particulars of when the event is once again.
So Thursday, September 25th, from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Bally's in Lincoln, Rhode Island. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great evening at Bally's.
And where can people get tickets?
People can get tickets right on our website at wfri.org. And I'm also going to send Melissa over the link so they'll be able to find it right with you.
Very good. So Kelly and Deborah, thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You as
Nice.
well.
Have a good one.
And you can go back to the office and then watch the replay after 9 o'clock.
Pretty exciting, huh? We're going to take a look at the forecast right now, being brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Mostly sunny skies today with a high of 77 degrees and calm wind. Tonight, patchy fog after 1 a.m., otherwise partly cloudy skies with a low of 52. Tuesday's weather, sunshine and 76. Wednesday, partly sunny and 74. A chance of some rain Wednesday night and on Thursday with a partially sunny sky and 78 degrees on Thursday. Friday, sunshine and 80. Saturday, sunshine and 68 for a high. And on Sunday, sunny with a high of 71 degrees.
Outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Ave and Kennedy Street, sunny skies, 60 degrees. And for victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Dean Bank knows the most common reason young people have their account closed is not understanding how overdrafts work. Basic financial literacy is no longer taught in school before they open their first account. If you or someone you know has a child 14 to 17 years old and are thinking about their first checking account, Dean Bank offers to sit with them and their parent to explain how an account works, how to avoid fees, and get started on the right track. Call this number, 508-803-7809 for complete details and to arrange a meeting. Dean Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
As drivers, we encounter motorcycles on the road every day, and motorcycle safety is a two-way street. So give motorcycles extra space when stopping and starting. Check your mirrors and blind spots. Share the road, but never try and share a lane. Every rider could be a father, a son or a brother, a mother, a daughter or a sister, or the whole world to someone very special. Brought to you by the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association and the Rhode Island Broadcasters Association.
You can depend on us for public service. ON Radio.
It's Coffee and on ON. Thanks for joining us this morning. Joe Callahan here with Dave Richards and Melissa Murray. And as we like to do on Mondays when football season's here.
Oh, no.
Yay, Patriots.
No.
Well, they won
come
yesterday,
on.
so hooray.
Well, that was an entertaining game, I got to tell you that, but not nearly as entertaining as the game I saw Friday night.
Well, tell us about that, Dave, because that was the first game for Woonsocket High at the new football field at the John R. Dion Track and Field. Is that what they're calling it?
That's the official name. Yes,
okay.
it is.
And I talked to my brother after the game. He goes, it was great because it was so crowded, and love to see the high
The
energy there.
technicals all worked.
Yep,
Which is a relief on your first game sometimes.
And when Socket won, that's even better. So that's good. Quite handily, by the way.
My goodness, it was a bloodbath.
And he was funny because things you just don't think about when you're making the designs of the place. He's like, the press box is great up there. He goes, but when they do the game, they stand. Well, whoever designed it, they think people are going to sit down.
The windows are split in half.
Yeah. So
have the window frames, two window frames in there.
So when he's standing up, he's staring right at a bar. So he's either got to be on his tiptoes and look over, or scrunch down. Look down. He goes, well, I say, bring a step stool. He'll work it out as the game goes on. But the field itself, Dave,
there's screening. You can open the windows.
Yep.
There's air conditioning. It's a beautiful press box. There is one
decent size,
thing about
right?
Oh yeah, huge, really nice. Much larger than the one we had at Barry Field, and cleaner too. The other one was just made of tuba firs, and and it was pretty much not open to the weather, but close enough. This one you have entrance on either side. You don't have a center entrance that you had to. It's the size of 2 steps to get up into. There are just so many little conveniences there. But I don't mean to down Barry Field, but it was ours. We loved it. But this one, boy, I'll tell you, any human being, and this is what I told Steve D'Agostino. Because when we got the game on the air, my work at the field was done. I came back to the radio station. So after the game was on the air for 10, 15 minutes, everything looked okay. So I told the guys, I'm not going to take a space in the press box. I'm going to go. I grabbed my computer and I started walking out. Joe, it took 15 minutes to get out of that place from the press box.
You mean like walking down the stairs?
Like trying to walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
The place was mobbed.
Yeah.
Mobbed, I tell you.
Okay.
First of all, it isn't as
Great.
large. The seating area isn't as large as Barry Field.
Kevin mentioned that to me. Yeah.
It may be half of what Barry Field was as far as where you could put seats.
Yeah.
But they were in the aisles, standing. It was 6 o'clock, and most of the seats were taken already.
Well, yeah.
For a 7 o'clock
7 o'clock game, yeah.
Seriously, people came early. I parked out near Cumberland Hill Road, and I was part of the crew at 5:30.
You were on the street on Cumberland Hill
Not
Road?
on the street, but
Okay.
very close to it in the parking lot.
Where the restaurant used to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly where the restaurant used to be. And so people came early.
Yeah.
But it's a Friday night, and you have to understand, folks, if you haven't been there, Friday night high school football games, in Rhode Island at least, and we understand elsewhere around the country, they are social events.
Oh,
and this
it's
being the
huge.
very first one in a brand new field, it was like quadruple social event. And people just showed up. Let me tell you, we had Alien Ice there doing ice cream, and a lot of people were buying that
food trucks,
stuff.
okay.
Oh, food trucks.
food trucks, yeah.
The Beef Barn sent their truck out from North Smithfield
Wow.
to be there. Bugged Out Barbecue was doing land office business right there at the entrance adjacent to the parking lot. We got food trucks at football games. We never had that
never had
before.
that, no.
It's amazing.
And it's a beautiful field. It's
But let me just
everything
tell you,
is
15 minutes to get out,
perfect.
open the door to the press box, and you're hitting people because they're standing there
They're right
to
in
watch
front of
the
you.
game.
Yeah.
In the aisles, how many times I had, excuse me, pardon me, all the way down the steps like that. And I had to inconvenience people who
Yeah.
didn't have any way really to get out of my way because there were so many people there. It was elbow to elbow all the way down. Then you walk out the exit off the bleachers, and it's 3 deep at the fence all the way around to behind the goalposts.
Wow.
Wow. And then there's people behind that, and they're socializing, everything I saw, and people were still coming. People were parked at the Little General on Cumberland Hill Road and walking down the hill.
Wow.
It's got to be a quarter mile.
I wonder how it was on Cass Avenue.
I
Up
didn't
towards the
see
high school.
I didn't see Cass Avenue, but I
Right.
did see this.
Wow.
The medical building for Landmark doctors over there, completely
Full.
filled.
Oh, yeah.
Completely filled. The road all the way up and all the way down Cumberland Hill Road, packed with people. So we're talking really sincere efforts to be there on Friday night. And people were just saying, I'm parked up on Newbury Street. I'm parked over here at the Career and Technical Center, and I'm walking down Aylesworth Avenue to get here.
You get your steps in.
I guess so. But it was, and the boys put on a great show for us.
Yeah.
They scored early and often.
Early and often.
And at the end, they were good hosts. They put the fifth string out there and let the other team get one. It was really a nice night of community getting together, and every one of them that talked to me didn't have a thing negative to say about the new John R. Dion track and field, except it's too small.
Well,
we needed a bigger stadium. And as I'm walking out,
maybe over time.
and I finally get near where the food trucks are as I'm
Yeah.
walking out, who do I spy? Steve D'Agostino.
Okay.
And you know he put his heart and soul into
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing, going way back to selling the previous
the dirt.
mayor, the two previous mayors ago, on selling the gravel. I mean, this guy has put his heart and soul in. This wasn't a job. This was a labor of love. And I looked at Steve and I says, Steve, you built it too small. He says, there's always somebody,
Always
he
somebody,
says.
yeah.
There's always somebody. He says, well, then build it bigger. He says, I built it to the specifications that I was given. And he did, and it's gorgeous.
Well, wait till,
and I told Steve this. I'm about to finish. And I told Steve this right to his face. If any Woonsocket resident comes into that facility and is not impressed, there's something wrong with that somebody. Because this is first class.
It is.
World class stuff, and it's ours here in Woonsocket. Thank you.
And we deserve it. And we deserve it.
Were you there, Melissa?
I was not at the game, but I was at the ribbon cutting. And,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and got to check everything out. It's absolutely beautiful, and our kids deserve it.
And let's see what happens in like October, and the temperature drops, and maybe it's drizzling. What kind of crowd you get then?
Sure.
And so maybe it won't be so.
Well,
bad.
okay, yeah,
Kind of
sure. And when I was walking out, seeing people walk in, I saw one guy with a walker who said that he'd come from up the street at Little General, and he's in a walker, and he's determined to see the game. And so I said, "Sir, try the visitor's side."
Yeah.
I said, there might be some place
sit
for
over
you
there.
over there because you ain't getting anywhere close to the field if you go to the home side.
Well, it was big. I don't know if you saw any of 12 or 10 or 6 showed up, but I know
I didn't see
I know
that.
the Providence Journal came up to do a story on the new. And you're right about the field because I love the Woonsocket logo, the W right in the middle of
Right
the
in the
field.
middle, great.
I said it looks it looks fabulous.
Yeah,
Yep.
it really does.
So, all right, that's very exciting, and I'm sure the kids were very proud to be playing on this field for the first time, and
they showed it.
and put out their best effort under their new coach.
And they came out of the clubhouse with a huge flag waving, and you know what the flag said?
No.
Give respect, get respect.
Oh, a little
Sweet.
George
In
Masuti.
white letters on maroon.
All
A
right.
huge flag, not a little one, a huge flag that took a football player to carry out there, running out onto the field. They did.
All right. So that's great. So, remember, keep checking that Woonsocket High School football schedule for more games over there at the new John R. Dion Track and Field. Melissa, I don't know. I read this yesterday. I don't know if you read it yesterday, but big news from Autumn Fest this year. Do you know what the big news is?
I don't.
Well, on the Friday night before Autumn Fest, they would always open up the rides. Mm-hmm. They are going to open up the rides. They have also
surprise.
decided that's not the big surprise. And people would always ask, "Oh, well, will the food row be open?" And usually the answer was no. No, they're going to come in on Saturday. Food row is going to be open.
Yay.
On Friday
Everyone
night.
loves
Voluntarily.
festival food.
They may not all be
Not
open,
all be.
but they will be open if they can do
They'll
it.
have the opportunity
Yes.
if they can. Yeah.
And the other big news: Steve Smith and the Nakeds are going to play on the main stage on Friday night.
Oh
gonna be
my
big,
goodness.
so-
Are you kidding? They said no. After well over a 10-year absence from Autumn Fest, they are back on Friday night. I've reached out to the entertainment coordinator, Tim Fossier.
Thanks to a guy whose birthday it is tomorrow for helping with that, Mr. Adam Bernetti.
Yeah. Oh, great. And we've got to find out.
I know
the,
he
the
was
actual,
behind that.
The actual time that they're going to play, because the rides usually go from 6 to 8. I don't think Steve's going to play for 4 hours. that's kind of tough.
6 to 8 is 2 hours.
No, the rides are open for. I'm sorry, the rides are open 6 to 10.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Steve's going to play for 4 hours.
Maybe not.
So I got to find out the exact time that he'll be playing. So,
and of course, we have a high school football game on the air. So guess what? We're gonna tape it and play it Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, just to make things easier. So,
Yeah, it's going to be a fun Friday night.
so that's good news that Steve Smith and the boys are going to be playing on Friday night.
Always a crowd
of
pleaser.
Autumn Fest, absolutely, and be up on the. And now he can compare stages between what he's got at Levitt and what he's got.
That's
over
right. He
here at-
christened the new stage
That's
at River
right.
Island Art Park, and now he'll have
First
the.
act to.
This is only
just
the second
play on
year we're
both,
using
right?
the new
Yeah,
stage.
second year with the new stage. All right,
It's bigger.
It is much bigger. You'll find that out. So let's see. Bizarre story that Dave had, because you just don't get enough information. And this is twice now that ICE agents have arrested a teenager in Milford, Massachusetts.
Right.
This time they only kept him for a few hours.
Yeah, that was
And then-
Friday afternoon.
And then just let him go. But why'd you
No
detain him?
explanation.
And why'd you let him go?
no
Are we,
explanation.
are we looking for somebody else? That's what happened. Last time they were actually looking for the guy's father, and
That's
they arrested,
right.
they
And
arrested
they
the
figured if
son.
they
were.
grabbed him, they get the father.
Yeah, I'm like, but they don't give you a reason. Just he was in custody for several hours.
A
And-
Brazilian national.
Yes, and the only information came from the family. Didn't get anything from any official sources. So it's like, That's just bizarre. So, all right, we're gonna take a break here on the Coffee and program. More coming your way, and I see Leslie Page has walked into the room.
Ooh, that's very good.
We'll be talking about stuff going on at the library coming your way in just a few moments.
ON Radio. Whether you're here for the touchdown, the tailgate, or just good times with friends, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, adds extra excitement to game day. Even if you're new to betting, it's simple and fun. Just pick a team or your favorite player. Now, I would pick the Baltimore Ravens because I'm a Bama guy. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code BobSherry to get started. That's code BOBSHERI for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly with just a $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. Fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Local and live at 99.5 FM.
It's Coffee and here on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here along with Dave Richards, Melissa Murray, and we're being joined by Leslie Page from the Woonsocket Harris Public Library.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
Good morning, Leslie. Before we get to Leslie, by the way, with the Patriots' victory yesterday, Dave, the Patriots are in second place.
Well, because the Jets lost, right?
Jets lost,
and
Miami lost because we beat them.
them.
And the Buffalo's the team to beat again this year,
Yep.
and they won. So they're 2-0. We're 1-1. And
Well,
the
it
others
was
are
an
0-2.
interesting thing about that game, and I'll tell you about it later.
All right. But we do want to know what's going on at the library. So, Leslie, what's going on at the library?
Well, our hours are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We offer self-service photocopying and faxing. And our reference department provides notary services free of charge on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m., 2 to 4 p.m., and 6 to 8 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9:30 to 11:30 and 2 to 4 p.m. This week, the Children's Department is offering Sensory Exploration Fun today at 10 a.m. and on Wednesday, September 10th, September 17th,
Okay.
also at 10 a.m. For more information about all children's programs, please call 767-4122. This week, the Teen Department is offering tabletop role-playing game on Tuesday, September 16th at 3 p.m. and Storytelling Through Theater on Thursday, September 18th at 3 p.m. For more information on all teen programs, please call 767-4132. The next Tech Tuesday will be held on September 29th. October 1st.
Okay.
Sorry. At 2 p.m. Learn how to access ebooks and audiobooks on your mobile devices and or email tips and tricks. Call 767-4124 to register. The next tabletop role-playing game for adults will be held on Saturday, September 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. Please call 767-4132 for more information. All of the latest information about programs, services we offer, and how to reach us can be found at our website, woonsocketlibrary.org, or on our Facebook page. If you have any questions or would like more information about anything I've mentioned today, please call us at 769-9044. And we look forward to seeing you at the library.
All right, Leslie, thank you very much. All right, Dave, what did you find interesting in yesterday's Patriots game?
Toward the end, it got to be quite an entertaining game. When they started off and they were ahead, I was surprised.
Mm-hmm. As were most of us.
And then when Miami started getting their stuff together and came back and went ahead, I wasn't surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was really surprised by how entertaining the game was because the outcome was not in doubt.
Oh, sure it was.
The outcome was in doubt is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I misspoke. The outcome was in doubt right practically to the end. It was a big play by Miami that gave them a lot of pep, and a big play by the Patriots that kind of knocked the starch out of Miami. But they were gathering back together, and it was me score, you score, me score, you score there for a little while in the end of the game, and I thought that makes a very entertaining game, regardless of what all the sports pundits say.
Okay.
I love to poke fun at sports pundits.
Well, what's like you said, it could have gone the other way because with just seconds to go, it looked like Miami had scored a touchdown that would have, and they would have kicked the extra point and they would have won the game. But the guy from Miami had stepped out of bounds, and he clearly stepped out of bounds. They saw the replay. You're clearly out of bounds, so pull the touchdown back, and that's how the Patriots.
It takes a lot to take back a score.
It does, but when you show it again, okay, yep, you definitely stepped out. There was no doubt about it. That definitely stepped out of bounds. So you gotta bring them back. So okay,
so what did you want to say about the game yesterday?
I was very, and I wondered today what's going to happen with the kicker. And when if you can't kick the extra point, you don't have a job for very long.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And we scored. Patriots scored 2 touchdowns, and he missed both point after attempts. I'm like, and then he was called out to kick field goals. I'm like, if you're going to miss this, you might as well just leave now and not even get on the plane and come back to New England. But he kicked two field goals from very far away. I'm like, wow, okay. He is a rookie, by the way. And but then at the end of the game, he basically gave the ball to Miami with very good field position because he kicked it incorrectly. And gave them the ball on the 40-yard line. I'm like, I don't know if you've got a job next week,
right?
Or if they might be bringing in people to try out to see how well you can kick because you really not do well.
Reek.
Yeah, it was just boy. But we're lucky because we're not fans of. Well, you might be, but we're not in Miami. And I don't know if you saw what was going on before the game. People. They rent those signs that get towed by airplanes and they go and they circle the stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, someone rented a plane and rented a sign, and it said, "Fire the head coach and the general manager of Miami," circling the plane at their home game. I'm like, so people are just they're ripping down in Miami how things are going, and they have it bad because they've got the short week. They've got to play on Thursday this week against Buffalo, of which they will lose.
Come on,
in Buffalo.
now.
Oh, they're playing in Buffalo.
Any given Thursday,
Right,
Joe.
right.
And it's any given Sunday, by the way. But and
They're playing on Thursday.
I know, but they're playing in Buffalo against a much better team, and it doesn't look good right away. So they looked like.
But what I want to know
they
is
dropped
what
to
Leslie
0-3.
thought of yesterday's game.
I am afraid I did not watch it.
No.
Now
Shockingly,
there's
I
a
didn't
smart
either.
lady. There's a smart lady. I bet you did something that was much more personally fulfilling.
Well,
No.
no. I'm leaving on a trip soon, and I was organizing
Preparing.
things for it, so
Yeah,
that was pretty
well,
much
that's
what I
smart.
did.
Thinking about your trip. Is it a pleasure trip?
Yes, it is.
Ah, well
That's
then.
good for you. Yeah.
Now you're thinking about the trip and preparing for the trip. A worthwhile spend of time, I'd say.
Okay.
All right.
Rather than sitting there and yelling at the screen and throwing a beer can at it now and then and stuff like that. I mean, you can do that
wreck
any
the
Sunday,
screen.
right?
You can.
All right. Down in New Haven, Connecticut, which is relatively close by.
All right.
Relatively.
Relatively.
This town now holds the record.
You can't see Channel 8 TV here.
No, but they hold the record
75 miles.
for the largest pizza party. City officials in New Haven expected around 5,000 people to attend Friday's event on the New Haven Green. 4,525 people showed up to eat 10,000 slices of pizza.
Oh my goodness.
The previous Guinness World Record holder for the largest pizza party was around 3,300 people at an event in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2023. 4,525 beats it by slightly over 1,000.
Was Guinness actually there for it? Because sometimes you have
Yeah.
to do it, and document it, and then show it to Guinness.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say in the story.
Yeah.
They just say they now hold the record
Why
for
weren't we
largest pizza
invited?
party. I don't know.
Was it all just like plain Jane pizza? Did they have some yummy pizzas there? Because I like
would
them all
say
dressed, you know.
at
Joe.
10,000 slices, I think it's all going to be the
Mostly,
same.
yeah, cheese.
Probably all going to be cheese
They're all
pizza.
getting
Yeah,
cheese.
right.
Well, Denise
Whether
would
you-
love that. She
whether
likes
you
the
like it or
plain
not.
Janes. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, then Melissa likes them too. I guess I'm outvoted.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Does anyone go to the movies anymore?
I haven't gone to the movies in so long.
Leslie?
Myself.
Yeah.
Also.
It says, I think the last movie I saw in the theater was Bohemian Rhapsody. So we're looking at what, 2021?
That's a while ago.
I don't know if that was before the pandemic or after the pandemic. So, but anyway, I'm just wondering. I guess it's for the younger people. But then you look at the movies that are dominating the box office. I said, this is why I don't go to the movies. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle. That's the entire title of the movie, but it's number 1 at the box office.
Good.
Somebody's going.
Good for them.
You're right. Someone's going. It had a $70 million opening weekend, setting a new record for the biggest domestic debut over an anime film. Well, that's why I really won't go see it. It pulled in about $132.1 million globally. The Conjuring: Last Rites came in second, $26 million this weekend after its record-breaking debut. Downtown Abbey, the grand finale. Did anybody watch Downtown Abbey?
I did.
Yeah? Did you know there was a movie?
I did.
Oh, okay. The grand finale came in third place, brought in $18.1 million, rounding the top 5, The Long Walk and Toy Story. Is there a new Toy Story?
Toy Story 23.
Yeah, or is it the original Toy Story?
I don't know.
Wow. It's gotten to the point where we're just going to regenerate movies.
Yeah,
Just say,
I
hey,
know.
watch this again.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Just take the movie on a DVD, chuck it in your computer, go to ChatGPT and say, "Hey, redo this one
redo it for us.
episode 23. Redo this one." Pops it out in a few hours, and then you get a new movie.
Well, I went to St. Joe's and had a great time eating a lot of barbecue.
Well,
They had the barbecue. What did they call it? Boots, Brews, and Barbecue.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink beer, but I did taste a lot of the barbecue and stayed around for them to
Nobody
award
spilled
the-
beer on you or anything?
Nobody spilled beer
Okay.
on me. No,
Okay.
and I didn't wear boots either, but I did sample the barbecue and it was very, very good.
All right,
It was
great.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
Was it a hot barbecue or was it a tangy, savory barbecue?
So they had, I wasn't one of like the official judges. There were actually like official judges there.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. From the New England Barbecue Society or something.
Okay.
I'm probably
I'm sure
getting
there
that
is
wrong,
one.
but no, there's like an official, judging, organization there.
Yeah.
So, but then there also were, like some folks made like mac and cheese with, barbecue in
Yeah.
it and like all different kinds of things. So there were lots of different things to try.
How about a teething ring with barbecue on it for those southern babies?
I don't
out
think the
there?
kids would like the spices.
Yeah.
Well, it might be sweet. The sweet, they had sweet and spicy stuff
Did
there.
they?
So everything was really great.
All right.
Yep. And then you did like when you bought a ticket to go, you did get like one ticket for like the the fan favorite, right? Then you could vote for. So
Okay.
I was able to do that. It was a tough call, though.
Nice. Okay. Well, I like when things when justice is served, and it happened in Rhode Island, so I'm happy about this. The man charged with assault and kidnapping of the elderly Coventry woman is going to prison for 45
Remember
years.
that? He wanted to steal her car.
Steal her car.
So he followed her, assaulted her,
Left
put her
for-
in the trunk of the car,
and she's what? She's 80
drove
years
to
old.
Smithfield out into the woods,
To leave her there.
and then let her out of the trunk, beat her up, and left her there
Oh, she'll
in the
die.
woods.
Yeah.
Right. But she fooled him. She didn't die.
Yep.
Nice going there.
Yeah.
60 years old, and when she got back to society, she was able to finger the guy after they caught him. And
Well, yeah,
now-
this is my car, and he's probably still got it, and he did. Mm-hmm. So he came in. He did plead guilty to all the charges.
They had they had him dead to rights.
Yep.
And so now 45 years. She'll probably be gone before he gets out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's 54, so let's see if he even makes it 45 years.
Yeah.
In the
right.
pen? Wow.
That's right. Unless he gets paroled for whatever reason, but
right.
it doesn't say when he can get out on parole.
Wouldn't be
But,
top of my list to get paroled.
but the charges, we've got kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, first-degree robbery, and assault on a person over 60. Resulting in serious bodily injuries.
Yeah,
It just keeps
yeah.
stacking things on top of each other. So, and
It's nice when the system works.
it is nice when the system works. And and she's just out going to Wendy's
Yeah.
to get a burger and fry and a frosty.
Awful.
Good for her.
And yeah, good for her. And
And then
and
he just decides he's gonna.
I want
I want
the
that
car.
Yeah.
We don't know if he was hopped up on drugs. That was never
No,
in
that's
any
never
of the
said, but who-
documentation.
but who
Because,
cares?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
A lot of people.
we understand that when you are hurting because you haven't had your fix of
fix,
drugs,
yeah.
your judgment is way, way off, and you can do stuff like this.
So I'm glad, like I said, glad when justice is served, everything. I'm glad when things like that happen. So
That's a long time to go away. I think he's probably not ever gonna see the outside.
I wonder why they didn't just go with with an even 50. Why?
Well,
why 45?
You have multiple charges,
Yeah,
multiple
right. And
counts.
then you
have to
add them up. Yeah,
You have
it's
to
not
add
always,
them.
yeah.
Right.
Say okay, 45.
Yeah,
All right,
like
close enough.
5 for this, 15 for this, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Burlington, Massachusetts. A woman says her dog was killed by a coyote
Oh yeah.
in a coyote attack happening in the backyard. You let your dog out to run around. Wow. The neighbor's dog, Laura Messing says her neighbor's dog was killed by a coyote months before the recent attack that killed their small dog. Oh, there's a bit of a coyote problem again in Burlington.
Well, they're out in the woods there, Joe.
Yeah. The coyote apparently jumped the fence, grabbed the dog, which was later found dead outside their yard. The state's official policy on coyotes is that efforts to eradicate them have failed, and that the long-term solution is coexistence and conflict prevention. That's your solution?
Oh, just get along.
Just live with it?
Get along with a carnivore.
That's pretty much
Yeah,
saying live with it.
that's
Wow.
real bozo intellect, isn't it? Get along with a carnivore.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't go outside. There you go. Problem solved.
I mean, there are coyotes out and about.
coyotes
They,
here.
you know,
Well, sure.
in many cities and towns here, and when I walk my dog, he's always on a leash, very close to me, especially at dusk and dawn. Yeah.
Okay. And so he's never roaming on his own, right?
Never.
No. Okay.
No.
I wonder if that helps. Would the coyote not attack if the coyote sees the two of you?
I hope so. They always say like the thing. Yeah.
I can say that this was a few years ago, but I had a coyote in my backyard, and I walked out onto my deck and it ran away.
Okay.
So-
There's a human.
That's what
we
you
don't
want.
We don't mess with those.
Yeah, that's what you want. That you want them to be afraid of humans.
Yeah.
So when you see one, you're supposed to like make a lot of noise or like throw something near it.
Yeah.
To like
Get it to run away.
get it to run away, because when they become accustomed to humans and they're not afraid anymore, then
They'll be
that's
just like bears.
That's the problem.
This is my yard now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for the show for today. Thank you very much for listening in. We want to thank our two guests from earlier today, Kelly Nevins and Deborah Honor from the Women's Fund of Rhode Island, joined us earlier on this morning. And Leslie, thanks for coming in today as well.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And Melissa, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Have a great week, everyone.
All right. And Dave, thanks for joining us as well.
Always a pleasure.
All right. This is
Now,
Joe.
coming up next, Kim Garneau's going to be here.
That's right. Blessings and good health.
Blessings and good health.
Is coming up next here on ON Radio.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket.